Vice President Mike Pence visited the valley today.
He had one focus in mind. Channel 5's Trayson Bragg is here to tell us what that was. Trayson.
Vice President Mike Pence says today's trip to the valley was about identifying the needs of law enforcement who work along the border. Vice President Mike Pence arrived to the valley today. His wife, Senator Ted Cruz, and DHS Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen were all by his side to tour the busiest border crossing in the Southwest. Valley native Eddie Zamora says he appreciates the visit.
Well, I think it's very good. It's very important. This particular location, I'm familiar with it a little bit, and he can learn a lot about what's really going on here on the river, right here in this area.
The border was the focus of Pence's trip. He and his guests took a boat tour of the Rio Grande, walked along the current border fence, and took a peek inside the McAllen Hidalgo International Bridge station. Border Patrol Chief Manuel Padilla says the visit was important.
You know, McAllen and the valley, it's a safe area. However, the border needs a lot of work still. And some of that work is what we call the personnel, technology, and infrastructure. Some of that is the wall system.
Padilla says the RGV sector of the border needs more sensors, a wall that creates a deterrent factor for illegal crossers, and more roads for agents to patrol along the border. Pence had this to say to his host.
I also heard about the challenges that you face here, and I can assure you that we will carry back to the President and to the Congress what are the real world needs.
According to a schedule released by the White House, Dallas is the next stop for Pence and his wife. Padilla says he feels the visit went well. He tells us the best way for anyone to appreciate the situation at the border is to visit it themselves. In the studio, Trayson Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.